Comment ça va, YouTube? Danny here with Cajun Hydroponics. But today we're going to make some hydroponic solution. So, if you remember correctly, it is 1/2 teaspoon of Master Blend and 1/2 teaspoon of calcium nitrate and 1/4 teaspoon of Epsom salt or magnesium sulfate per gallon of water. I'm looking to mix water for around 260 to 275 gallons. Just to make it easy, I fix it for 280 gallons. It works out right. It ends up coming out to 3 cups of Master Blend calcium nitrate and 1.5 cups of Epsom salt. This is how hard it is. I'm almost out of this one, so I might have to grab another one. But let's see. It's delicate here. It's delicate. Take it, put it in there, shake it. Look, almost even. I'm close enough. It's good. 1. The bags know I cooperate. Take it, shake it. 2. I mix all 3 parts of it separate. I don't add it. Don't add the calcium nitrate to the Epsom salt or either one of those, what have you. There can be a reaction. You don't want to mix the calcium nitrate and the calcium nitrate and the Master Blend in the same bucket and then stir it up. Done it before. Never had any issues that I noticed, but they say not to do it, so I don't do it anymore. Here's the 3rd one, pretty much level. I'm gonna get a hair more. Just a pinch. So, there's the calcium nitrate. This is hard, it's difficult. I'm sorry, that wasn't the calcium nitrate. That was the Master Blend. Calcium nitrate, fill it up. 1. 2. 3. Epsom salt, 1.5. 1 cup. 1/4 cup. It's a little high, but the indentation on the side is missing some. Another 1/4 cup. That's 1.5 cups. Now, by following this, and I mean, you can make it in any batch size you want. I just take it and estimated it for 260, 270 barrels. You know, the 3 cups, like I said, I think it's 300, I'm sorry, not barrels. I'm thinking I'm offshore. Gallons. So, I just figured it for right at 280 gallons. And a solution mix this big, it's not going to make a real big difference on the amount of ppm. But if you follow the half, and 1/4, you should end up with 800 ppm of fertilizer solution in your water. I'm using water from the property, which once I mix everything, it comes out perfect, right at the 5.8, 5.9 of pH. So I don't have to add anything. I don't even check anything. You know, I've checked it one time, checked it a couple times when I was at the property. Things look good. Unless things start looking funky, I don't start looking for problems. So this is easy for me. That's how I do it. I normally let them set in the bucket for 2 to 3 minutes, and then I stir them up. a little bit with my stirrer. I stir it up a little bit, walk away, come back, let it do, then I dump it. I'll show you after I dump it. I'll show you because I'm not sure. Well, we're gonna see. I don't know. I'm talking. I done drank my coffee. Been out in the greenhouse since 4 o'clock, picking and pruning, and gotta start doing some clipping. And it's fun. I enjoy it. I like being. That's my alone time. There ain't much alone time around here. So it's been sitting in here a little while. Calcium nitrate, as it sits in there, you see it kind of starts to bubble. But do that a couple times. You're gonna see with the calcium nitrate, it makes like a little froth on the top of it. It's kind of oily, but there ain't nothing wrong with it. Oh, I just took it out. It's all over my legs. So I just do that back to back. Then I'll let it set for a couple minutes. So while I'm setting it, I'm gonna go ahead and go open up my my curtain. Try to keep the curtains closed, keep the sun off of the tanks. Watch, comme ça. So while I'm waiting for it to kind of settle down a little bit, I'm gonna go ahead and change drills. I was trying a new drill I picked up at Harbor Freight for $8 instead of using my good drill, but there's no in-between speed. It's either dead stop or wind. So I'll go back to my old handy drill. Use that, and I should be able to get it a little bit slower. Before I do the calcium nitrate, I'm going to take you and show you the froth on the top. Ooh. That's it. Super simple. Come see. You can see it makes a little froth on the top. When you're mixing up a couple gallons, you don't notice it. When you're mixing up enough for 275 gallons, 280 gallons, you're going to notice it in a 5-gallon bucket. I just take it and dump it all in the tank. We'll talk about what I do with the tanks shortly after. But that's it. You know, it's got that little froth on the top. It's going to end up getting it all kind of mixed in a minute. I don't always put the drill in straight. Sometimes I put it at an angle. Sometimes I put it up and down. I'll hit it in forward and reverse. If you sit here and you don't let that stuff soak for a second, couple minutes, you be sitting here shaking and beating and banging, trying to get all of them balls from the calcium nitrate to dissolve. I mean, Epsom salt and the master blend, same thing. You know, you gotta take your time and do what works for you. But I like to let it soak for a couple minutes before. Pretty much everything will be gone, dissolved. And whatever don't dissolve, when I put it in my tank, it gets dissolved. I'm gonna show you why. Okay, so I like to dump the master blend, the Epsom. I'm gonna get it right, I'm telling you. I like to dump the calcium nitrate first in the tank. Then I dump the master blend. Then I dump the Epsom salt last. The reason I do that is if there's any residual fertilizer that didn't dissolve, I like to dump the Epsom salt in with it, kind of swish it around, and then dump it into the tank. So that's the reason I do the way I do. Let's see how much I could spill. Nothing. It looked good. I got a little crabby, heavy. Nothing. Right. Again, nice. So you seen what I have right there. I just dump it in the top of the tank. I have some holes cut. The reason I have those holes cut is because I have two sump pumps in there like you would have in a house or under a house to pump out the cellars or whatever you use, any type of sump drain. And they circulate 3,600 gallons an hour, I think it is. There's the suctions on the bottom. There's a 1.5 inch exhaust off the top, and I plug them in and I let them run for 2 or 3 hours. Just let it circulate, turn over, and it does well. Still haven't done it on one of the totes. That's gonna be probably the first tote that I use this time. But what I do is I just stick the drill in the top of it, and I let the drill run for a couple of hours. It's not the best, but it works. When I get it drained down again next time, I'm gonna cut the hole on the top. I have another pump to stick in that. We still have a lot of electricity to run in here, but once I get the electricity running, they're gonna be on timers with light switches to where every day when we check it, they'll turn on a couple times a day and circulate to keep the fertilizer solution mixed in well, and we'll be able to turn them off. It's not rocket science mixing this stuff, and you know, it goes easy. After you do it a couple times, you get over the nerves. Super easy. That's how I mix it for this. You know, for the 275 gallons. That's how I mix it. That's how it goes. And if you watch some of the videos in the greenhouses, you see it works. So anyway, we got to get back to work. We got 2 more sets of that to go. We're going to do a review of the tank house at some point. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done in here. Still kind of putting ideas together with it. But the way it stands right now, it's working. We're hoping the ideas we have moving forward with it works even better, makes it a little bit more user-friendly. Dragging hoses to pump water and everything's not ideal. So, and neither is using extension cords, but we're gonna get it done. So, South Louisiana, boy. I hope this ain't no 20-minute video when I'm finished editing it. You gotta love it. Y'all grow that. Later.